There are tons of ways where we can grab information on our system status. We are only at the beginning, but still we can see some valuable information. Some of it will not mean anything to us currently, but later on as we progress, the information will become much more clear. We can use the GUI interface to grab information using the log and report, traffic that is passing through the different interfaces, traffic that is being handled by the Fortigate itself. But we can also use the CLI, the command line, to grab some valuable information. So the first command is the get system status, where we can see our version, which is currently 6.0.2, the build number. We can see if our virus or IPS database are up to date. We can also see our host name. We can see if we are using a hard disk to log any event on our Fortigate. There are devices that come with a hard disk. There are devices that store their logs to a special device called a FortiAnalyzer. And there are those devices that use their flash memory for log recording. We can also see if we are working on an HA mode. An HA mode is a high availability mode where we use another Fortigate as a redundant Fortigate in case that one of our Fortigate stops working. We can work on both modes, whether it is a passive mode or an active mode. We will look at the high availability modes later on. We can also look at the system time. Now let's see the interfaces that we have on our Fortigate. So we'll use the show system interface. And there we have it. We have the different interfaces. Some of them are already configured, such as the WAN 1, which has that IP address, that subnet mask. We can see the management protocols that are being used, such as ping, HTTPS, SSH. We can see that that interface is a physical interface. It is part of the Fortigate switchboard. There are also virtual interfaces such as VLANs. Another command is the get sys session list, and that will show us sessions that are being held right now on our Fortigate. We can see the protocol that is being used. We can see the source of the session itself. We can see the destination, and if we were using NAT, we would also see the NAT that is being used. One of the most used commands is the diag_systop, where we list the different processes that are running on your Fortigate. So we will use the diag_systop, that is the command, and let's run it, and I'll stop it from showing all the processes. Now, that is the process name. That is the process ID. If we wish to kill the process, we can use the process ID later on. That is the process status. S is for sleep, R is for running, and there are more statuses. That is the utilization of the CPU. And that is the utilization of the memory. So whenever you need to troubleshoot an issue that is being caused by high memory utilization or high CPU utilization, check out the different processes that are running on your machine.